Hello everyone. I haven't uploaded in quite a bit, or recorded for that matter. I had a pretty shitty day, and this week was a pretty shitty week in total. And I have a new obsession again, which I had previously when I went through a shitty time, which is Path of Exile. Anyways, this is the new league. By the way, I look this way because Path of Exile is the one game that I actually buy cosmetics to. Don't question me. I like this game and I liked its cosmetics. For example, this thing was the Aldrich support pack that I had, and if you kill enough enemies, you get tentacles around. Anyways, this is the new league. This is the new area of the game. Which essentially you're building a map, a farm, a city, if you would. Now I'm not gonna go into the detail with this league because there's a lot of stuff you can do. For example, there is your shipping. You can send workers to different ports, and then you get rewards. You have the recombination and what did they call it? Disenchanting, which gives you some stuff that you can use to upgrade shit. If your mines, which gives you more ores to mine. It's pretty much what you can expect from a city builder. A farm, which you take each material you get and upgrade your system or upgrade your city. And then you can ship stuff for better rewards. And so on, and it gets more complicated, and you can do a lot of different stuff. For example, if you want and you have the materials for it, you can just upgrade a weapon straight up using this. This feels like it's really reminiscent to tempering in Diablo. So yeah, so if I want to put, like, I don't know, let's see, some lightning damage, because my build does lightning damage, you can just add some lightning damage, and that's it. And it gives you it in addition to crafting, as you see down at the bottom of all the affixes and buffs I have the lightning res, which is the thing I crafted, and I have the thing I just did, which gave me 3 to 51 lightning damage, which increased my damage. Now, in terms of damage, I did fall off a little bit. This build is definitely strong. By the way, this is a cosmetic as well. This is a really strong build. You do a lot of damage. You have a lot of single target damage as well, and if you're slacking, you have your friendly ballistas to help you. This build is pretty crazy, and overall this league has been very good for me this far, and I honestly don't remember when I had this much fun with Path of Exile since I've stopped playing it. And I didn't play this game for, like, I don't know, like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. And if we pull up my Steam page, if you pull this up, I have a lot of hours on this game. So yeah, I have been playing this game quite a while, like quite a lot, and I used to play it quite regularly and played every expansion, but eventually I just got burned out, and the expansions didn't really call my name that much until now, and the game just crashed. That's fun. Oh, no, it was lag. Okay, and I went to my hideout accidentally, which is anyways what I wanted to do. So yeah, that's your hideout. You have all your NPCs. What's fun about this, and about not playing this game for a while, is that honestly, there's just a lot of leagues that I missed that I get to play because they became core. Of course, there's all the usual ones like the Meningeria, I never know how to read this word, and Delve, and Alva's shit, which I can remember, like the temple thing, which I hate. It's just not a fun league. And you have like this Forbidden Sanctum place, which is like a roguelike weird shit. I didn't get the chance to experiment with it that much. You have Heist, which is, I think, the last league I seriously played before I stopped playing. An expedition, which is pretty cool. You like blow up these graves and you get some items for it, it's nice. And you got some really cool quality of life stuff. For example, you don't need to click on waypoints anymore to get them. You just need to walk by like every modern ARPG that you play. There's some new stash tabs, for example, for gems and for flasks, so you don't need to create an entire random stash tab. Of course, those are unfortunately all microtransactions. Now you don't have to buy these at all. Like I bought them because I play the game a lot and I like to have myself organized. But before I bought these stash tabs, I just took a normal stash tab and made it into a currency tab or whatever. But you can just use it at your discretion. Like nobody really gives a shit what you do with this. But so I just reached endgame and I want to talk about how profitable this league has been. Let's start with mapping. Let's go to the map tab. Okay, so I got 11 tier 1 maps before endgame, before I even started playing endgame, which is honestly insane. Usually you get like 1 or 2 before endgame, and then you get like the third one to start endgame, and then you go on from there. But not only did I get each map for the first tiers, like each map in tier 1, I got multiple of them. Like I have 4 siege maps. It's honestly insane. I don't remember any league I ever played that gave me this much maps. And it's really it's really cool. Like it's gonna make my progression significantly faster. And talking about currency, look at the chaos orbs. Chaos essentially is your main currency for trading in this game. So if you don't know, Path of Exile is a pretty... it has its own economy and its own trade forum, its own trade system, which pretty much people create some really crazy items or find some really crazy items that they don't need and just sell them for chaos. And usually you don't get this much chaos this early in the game or even at all. Like usually you need to trade to get a lot of chaos. And I got like 20. I used some for crafting because you do need chaos orbs for crafting some really high level crafts. And I know this is gonna make me sound like a nerd because this game is really like, it's the nerd's game. It's a perfect nerd's game. You need to add math into it. You need to think about the way you build stuff. There's trading. And just the fact that you have this much core leagues as core and not as part of a league is just insane, the amount of content you have in this game. And the power creep has grown pretty significantly. You get really strong. And one more thing about how profitable at least this build was. This is one of the craziest builds I ever created. Like I melted bosses super fast. I'm super glassy though, so I can die really fast. But the amount of damage I'm dealing with to bosses and melting them is just insane. But let's look at the levels for a second. That's a 68 map, yeah. So usually when you finish the game, you finish it around 68. I'm level 76, which is fucking insane to be honest. To be this high level, this early on, I mean, it's insane. I think level 76 starts around tier 5, if I'm not wrong. I can't really tell if I can't remember out of my head, but 76 is really high. And anyways, I want to talk as well, if we're talking about levels and builds and everything, this is one of the craziest systems in any ARPG I've ever played, and this is one of the systems that's gonna make a player deviate from this game, which is totally understandable. This is a massive skill tree that honestly, no matter where you start, you can get everywhere you want. And I want to explain the theory behind this, or like the optimal way to go about this, or like the logic. I don't really know how to say it, or what to call it, but essentially you pick one of the main classes, which is this one, and you have each node here to start with a different class. And then that's the blank space one, which you can honestly take to wherever you want. took a ranger, which is mainly dex, and mainly focuses or on daggers or on bows. But honestly, once like let's say you want to take this character because you like the way the place it starts at, and you want to go into strength or melee, so you can instead of just putting skills into stuff that are close to this node and are essentially beneficial for this character, you can honestly go all the way down and go to the different node, and then you can start making a build with the nodes here. So you have a lot of freedom when creating a character in this game, and that's what I love about this game that other ARPGs don't have. They're very much locked into place. I don't know if they removed it since I played. Yeah, this node. This was one of the most famous nodes that people would get, because it just gives you a lot of health. The nodes here are very beneficial. So essentially, if you want to get to this node, it's very easy. You just invest all the points up here, which is a big investment, and like this investment I did here is very optimized. But it makes me very squishy as well, because if you see, I don't have a lot of health, and in this point of the game, this is like, if I take too many hits from a boss, I'm dead. Or if I don't play into the mechanics of a map, I'm pretty much gonna die. So yeah, essentially the logic behind this is if you honestly want to take this character, this node, and get it to the strength area or to the dex melee area, you can. But it's not worth it, essentially, because the amount of points you need to invest into the connecting nodes is not worth it. So essentially you better off just going through the nodes that are closest to you, of course, because you get more for your investment. And then once you get to like these areas, you can start connecting stuff, and like essentially you get here to the main weapon nodes that this character works with. So you shouldn't be afraid of this huge tree, because it's not relevant to you. You don't need to get to here. There is no point. You can if you want to. For example, if I just take off all these points here, I can just find a place to put them here. But it's not going to be very beneficial for me and for this build, because I don't need a lot of the stuff that are here, and to get to here is a way high of an investment to make. So I just stick close by and just pick the nodes that I want. For example, this gives me more damage with bows. This is a bow build, so essentially I do want this node, so I'm not gonna go all this way around here. I have a connecting path that I can just take, you know. So a lot of people are afraid from the huge skill tree, and I was overwhelmed when I started playing this game. But once you understand that if you start at this node, there's no reason for you to go to this node, because it's not going to be beneficial for you. And if you understand the fact that honestly you can just stick to close by, the game becomes a lot less scary. It is not easy to start a build in this game. I do recommend using a build guide. For example, this is not a build that I theory crafted. I took a template of it and I made it my own in terms of itemization and stuff. But I didn't theory craft where the nodes and where to go. I watched a video, and there's an app called Path of Building that you can import different builds from different people, and it can help you create your own thing. And what is new about this tree is that I didn't play is the fact that you get like masteries for each node you get. For example, if you get one of the notable like the main nodes in I guess block of nodes, you can do the mastery, and then once you allocate a point into the mastery, you can choose like a special buff. For example, this gives me 15 increased maximum life if there is no life modifiers on equipped body armor. So for example, I have the regenerate 13.9 life per second, so I'm not getting this buff. But if I take this out, my life goes up quite significantly. But I didn't find a better armor yet. Or for example, I have this node here, which is the same mastery, which is the cool thing, because it's the same kind of mastery. It's a life mastery, and it's in every life life node you take. So this place gives me specifically 30 to max health, and you can just choose from each of these nodes, which is honestly a really cool power creep, which I didn't get a chance to play around with. Yeah, I just wanted to go around through this skill tree because it's really overwhelming when you first started, but when you get explained the logic behind this tree, it's really not that threatening. Once you go into through this game with a build guide that you just find online and just follow the nodes, this comes very clear. Like, if I had the time or the patience, I could essentially theory-crafted a build for myself and created something of my own, but I don't have the time nor the will to do that, so I'm just taking a template, and then, like, all of these items are stuff I decided to put on. It's not something I looked at a build or anything, except the gems, which are... The gem system is an entire system which is super fucking complicated and RNG based, and I'm not gonna go into it in this video because it's not worth it if you're not gonna play the game. It's just gonna bore you. Which, by the way, the end game mapping system has its own skill tree at this point, which is honestly kind of insane. Now, I didn't get a chance to play around with it because they released it when I didn't play the game anymore. And I did understand that they changed the endgame quite significantly, and I do want to check it out, and that's honestly one of the main reasons I'm making this video. And of course, it's already been 20 minutes, and I've been talking about the fucking the entire skill tree and everything that this game has. So I don't have my map device in my hideout yet, and I need to bring a map with me. So let's just go with... I got like a special one. I want to do that. Unique moss. Yeah, it's not that bad. So we're just gonna put this on. This is a Keurig mission. I guess that's one of this push and stuff. And that's your atlas. That is the end game map, essentially. And that's a vault pass, which is a battle pass pretty much, which is pretty funny. That you get. Honestly, if I finish it, I'm gonna buy it. And those are the atlas skills, which is honestly insane. As I said, I didn't get a chance to play around with it, but essentially from what I understand, it's just a way to increase the amount of a specific league spawning. So enough jibber jabbering about the fucking about the mechanics of the game, and let's actually start playing the game. And let's see, if I get a skill point, I might just take a skill point and start playing around with it. So essentially, all you do in these maps, I'm gonna make the game a little bit louder. All you do in these maps, you just go around, you find enemies, and you melt. And as I said, this build, first of all, I'm over leveled because of how I progressed in the game, which was, as I said, too fast for what I was supposed to progress. But this build is honestly insane. The amount of damage you do, and the amount of speed you have about cleaning the fucking screen is insane. Like, you're not supposed to... I already got another map. Yeah, this league is just something else, and this build is just... It's so fucking good. Like, look at this amount of damage. I don't remember when I played a build that was this fast clearing everything. And it's good at pretty much all the content you do. Like, I didn't play any content in the game so far that I didn't have a good run with it. Like, it's just good. It's just a good overall build for everything, and it's a very good early league build because trying to talk while playing, it's kind of hard. It's a really good starter league build because honestly, I didn't invest that much currency in the game, and like, this is what you call a budget build. I barely invested any currency. I didn't use any cows to trade anything with any other player. All the gear that I have, it's stuff I created or use the black market, which is a new feature in the game. And it's just, and I'm not even at like a 5 link or 6 link at the bow or my armor. It's just everything is 4 link, which is very budget. Like to mid-max the build, you need to have snake slings and special gear and special stats that are very hard to get because it's very RNG based. And that's when where the trading comes in, because you need a lot of chaos because everything is super fucking expensive really fast at the beginning. And it's just, and I just got an Exile as well, which is one of the best currencies in the game in terms of trading. So like it's a crazy league. It's honestly, and this build, the speed I'm going through content is honestly insane. Like as I said, I don't remember when I went this fast through content. And as I said, I'm very squishy, like almost died there. So yeah, as you see, I'm melting. I can get melted if I'm not careful. So I do need to play around to be careful with what I do. But I'm doing a lot of damage. Nice, and that's it. We're finished our first map. And I just want to say that we're already, just from this run, I got 3 tier 2 maps, which is again insane. You're not that profitable usually, and an Exalt, which is already fucking insane. I can level up a little bit of my stuff, and now we melt again. We melt and we melt and we'll melt. And that's your end game. And then of course, like the bigger, like the higher tiers you go to with the maps, the modifiers get harder, the enemies get harder, there's some bosses you need to do in the middle. It's like very standard end game stuff. It's just a lot of farming. And I don't know if I said this game is free. Like you can just go right now to Steam and download it and just play it. And it had some really good updates throughout the years. It's been out since what, like 2013, I think. And by the end of the year, there should be an open beta for Path of Exile 2, which is very exciting. And by the way, all the gold you see is what you use to. That's how you get your currency to do stuff in the town and interact with the new mechanics of the league, which is you just get gold from pretty much anything. Whatever you do, you just get gold. Let's melt this guy. So yeah, this build, my only problem with it is that sometimes I just can't understand what I'm looking at from how much damage I'm doing and for how much shit is on my screen. Because it's just, you do so much stuff. So much damage. And what's that? Sacred Grove. Sacred Grove. Oh, that's Ritual. I didn't know Ritual was in the game. What did they do? So, if I remember correctly, Ritual is a way to deterministic crafting, less than RNG. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I didn't play this league. I just did something. 40 crafting station decoration now available. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So, with what I did now, I can craft. Wait. Sacred Grove. Can I just do more? Seems like I can do more. So what does this give me? Vivid. I don't know what each one of them does. I remember, I think it was completely different. Honestly, I think this league was different. But I don't know. Let's just do stuff, I guess. I'm just gonna kill everything. Whoa. You're tanky, man. Whoa, you did a lot of damage. Why are you doing me like this? Okay. Can be used there or... Whoa, fuck me. That's exactly what I said. I didn't put attention and I just died. That's the problem with this build. I'm very squishy. So that's like another crafting system, if I remember correctly. What is this frog that's following me? I'll need to experiment with it myself. This is, this was mainly to showcase the new league and some of the main mechanics of the game for people who don't know them. Not that you care that much, but I don't care. And mapping. I want to do some tier 1, tier 2 mapping, and then I think I'm gonna, and then I'll see where this video goes. Honestly, I didn't plan this video or didn't script this video, so I'm just gonna fucking record something and see what's going on, what's gonna happen. And that's what I did. And I'm sorry if you can hear some game audio through my mic. You shouldn't, because it's not very loud right now. But I'm not using my headset because I just took a bath and my hair is full with moisturizer. And I don't want my headphones to be all greasy. So, sorry about that, but you shouldn't. I don't think the mic will pick this up. And you're all gonna die. Oh shit. So all of them do chaos damage, which is not good for me. Because as you saw at the earlier, that's good English. As you saw earlier, I don't really have chaos resistance. Whoa. More of them spawned. Man, this build, man. This build is just insane. Am I done? Are we done? I think we're done. No, but it didn't give me the reward. I guess it's not a must. I guess it's just a drop. And I can't... It doesn't seem like I can do anything else here. Okay, interesting. So they did change that. From what I remember, you needed to build your own farm, essentially, with this. So I guess they just wanted to streamline it, so you just fight monsters and get resources. Interesting. And that's essentially how you create super good endgame optimized builds. And by the way, this is like, I guess, ore fisher. You just do this encounter. And then the miner, it just adds to the amount of ore the miners need to mine. And yeah, that's pretty much how the mining works in this game, in this league. Which is pretty simple, a little bit easy. It's like, it's not too hard or anything. Whoa, I'm getting bleeding. But it's, I mean, the point of this build is to be very cozy. It's not supposed to be hard. Like, it's supposed to be just, oh yeah, you're chilling, you're building a town, you're having fun. Nice. I'm gonna look at that later. And the fact that they added the hotkey for travel scrolls is, for portal scrolls is really fun. And we have a blight encounter. That's nice. Let's go. Now, blight is really old, and I'm actually surprised that it's still in the game. It gets you some pretty sick items though, so I'm not sad about it. Oh, caps lock. Nice. Although this, I didn't see that this build has gems in it. There's no real reason for it, but essentially the template ends at level 90, and if I am able to go above level 90, which is kind of the hard cap in this game, then I might just try and get to a place that does give me some gems, because it's just a nice buffs. Or jewels. Gems is the skill gems. That's Rogue Exile, which I melted. That was really easy. Just so you know, don't expect your game to look as flashy as mine. I have a lot of cosmetics on. Because I'm just a freak and I buy shit. Like, I bought a lot of cosmetics for this game. For no reason. I really like the game and I said, fuck it, it looks cool. So I'm just gonna buy it. Like, I'm buying the support packs usually. When they're really good looking. Like, this season, I don't know if I'm gonna buy them, they look mid. And from what I understand, everything should be transferred to Path of Exile 2, so you're not really losing any of your cosmetics, which is always good. And by the way, the thing that talks is my armor, because it tells you to feed me. Like, this tentacle monster thing that's on my head, it wants to be fed, and feeding it means killing. So it just talks to you. And that's why I have this counter around here. It's pretty cool. Nice. Oh, I have a mission from Kirik. It changed my portals. Why? That's weird. Let's see. I didn't read what this map had in store, so it's gonna be interesting. I didn't read the debuffs and buffs. It was TLDR. So I might die, because I might pick up something that contradicts my build, but it seems fine so far. Ah, I leveled up, nice. Man, this build is just honestly insane. Ah, I got a map. There's one Blight. Now, Blight is a really fun league as well, which I really like they kept, because you just kill everything you see and then you just get some resources, and with that you get into different bosses that gives you pretty decent items. It's pretty cool. It's like it's just a fun all around. It's just kill everything you see. It's just fun. And I didn't do that much, unfortunately. No, it doesn't matter that much. What's this? Ambush Scarab. Okay. That's a way to upgrade my maps. Orb of Chance, I'm interested. Here's another Blight. Ow. And then we're done with the map. And this quest. I should actually put my strict loot filter, because I'm just getting a lot of random shit popped up which I don't really need anymore. Witch ring, that's nice. Give me that. Let's put more. Ooh. Ooh. Starting to lag here. I have some bosses. I really like Blight. It's a really fun league. Even though I didn't get that much from it. That might be good. But yeah, now we just need to complete the map. Which means to find the boss. Where are you at? Where are you, boss? Got a bridge ring. Usually the bridge rings have some special modifiers to them. But we don't care about that right now. Man, this build, man. Goddamn. Just clears everything. So fucking fast. Woo. Man, this is just a good build. But as I said, I'm very squishy, so I do need to be careful. Oh, shit. This motherfucker almost killed me. Ooh, that's nice for me. I'm gonna upgrade this. This is the boss. Hello, boss. Where you at? What? Where is it? There you are. Hello. The Cursed King. I never saw him. Oh. Oh, it's one of these guys. It's just gonna jump around. There you are. Now the thing is, the nice thing about Mirage Hunter is that while he shoots, you can just dodge around, you can not die, and focus on dodging and the mechanics. Man, the amount of damage I'm doing. Like, this kind of maps are perfect for this build because of the ricochet. It's just, they just melt. Oh, whoa, whoa! What is this? What is this? Come back here. Well, what the fuck? Why did you drop that many? And none of them are good for me, so fuck you. It doesn't help me at all. Man, you literally cannot understand anything you say with this build. It's just a clusterfuck of fucking explosions. That's not bad. That's not bad. Gonna look at this later. Quick flask is always good to have. I'm gonna check that later. Ow. Oh, whoa, whoa, that almost killed me. I am looking for the boss. Have you seen the boss? Oh, what is this? I don't know what this is. But I'm scared. Because that was a lot of enemies. What's this? Ritual. What do you do with the ritual? Oh, okay, we're just fighting? Okay, we're just fighting. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember this league. Yeah, so you have 3 of these. I have 4 of these, and then when everything you do them, it increases the items, the amount of items you get, and it increases your tribute, and then you can buy more stuff. So before I buy anything, I need to do all 4 of them. And then I decide what I do, so we need to find them. We have another task here in this map. Oh, those are a lot of enemies. Oh, we just found another one. Nice. Let's go. Those are some really cool mechanics. I'm kind of sad that I missed them where they were live and special. But I don't know, like, my PC, I did have a potato PC for a while, so I couldn't really play the game properly. It would just not work because my PC was just too old. And now I have this PC, which this game is nothing for it. Like, when I'm recording, let's look at this. I'm using 0.2% of my processor. When on my previous PC, I used like almost 16% of it when I recorded stuff. So I said, I don't know, this league looks fucking cool, and I have a good PC that can actually run this game. So why the fuck not? I'm gonna give it a shot. And man, I forgot how fun this game is. And this league specifically, I don't remember the last time I enjoyed the league in Path of Exile this much. And I mean, Path of Exile used to be, I think in a certain place it still is one of my favorite games. because I really like ARPGs, and I just, something about how hardcore this game is just clicks with me. I don't know why. This game makes me feel smart sometimes, and it makes me feel satisfied when the build connects. Like, my problem with Diablo and Last Epoch is that the game was too easy. Like, no matter what build you did, you were just, or like how you made your build, you were just strong. And like, I don't know, it was just too easy for me. This game feels like, this is like the Dark Souls of RPGs, I feel like. Because it's really hardcore, you really need to know what you're doing in terms of build crafting and itemization to make a good build that you won't suck and like the second half of the game. But it's not for everyone. It's really hardcore. You need to really invest the time in it. Like, to get to endgame, you need to play around, I don't know, 30 hours. Nah, I'm exaggerating. Like, I guess around 14, 12. Because essentially you have two sections for the game. You have like the start of it, which is up until Act 5, and then you have the next 5 acts, which are like the hard version of the game. And they're really hard. I want to find the last ritual, because you can get some pretty sick items from it. So I don't know, just something about the gameplay and the speed and how hardcore this game is just fucking clicks with me. I don't know why. I guess I just like to be in pain when I play games. Just like the Souls franchise is my favorite games of all time. Well, where's the last ritual? Where's the last ritual? Like, what am I missing? Can be over there. And I just like hard games. I just like having a hard game. I like a game that fucks me, you know? With how bad that sounds. I like a game that I'm not easily going through. Like, sometimes, yeah, it's fun totally to play a game that is not as hardcore. And I have to say, my monster is going crazy. I am a tentacle monster all around. I don't know where the last ritual is. Maybe it's down here? It's down here with the boss. What? Okay. Okay, sure. Whoa, this is one of the final bosses in the game. Like in the end game of the main campaign. I didn't know they turned him into a map boss. That's interesting. The problem is that he's doing chaos damage. And we do not like chaos damage. Because I don't have resistances for it and it's shit to craft. And it's just dead like that. Okay, sure. I don't know what I did there, but I definitely did something. Okay, and ritual. Let's go. Wow. 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 I hope the servers can go on with this and it won't crash. Whoa, you came back to life. What the fuck? Okay, real life. I made it. Very good. No. Oh. Let's see. What's this? Unwavering blueprint. That's for heist. And it's gonna be most of my shit. A ritual vessel. I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting. 10% increased maps found in area for each map modifier affecting area. That's pretty interesting. Those I really don't care about. Let's buy this. Not interesting. That's just some... that's not interesting. I want this because this is pretty cool. How much money I have left? I can buy the splinters. And Orb of Chance is not bad to have. That's it. And now we're going back. Bro, stop screaming. Man, I'm just I'm just walking into places and stuff die. Whoa. Thank you for this. There's some ores we can take. No, it's my tree. This is my tree. It's not your tree. Mine. Nice. Man, this game is just so good. I don't know why I didn't play this game more. Well, I said why. I had a shit PC. Well, it wasn't shit, it was old. It was pretty decent when I bought him. Like, I bought it when I was 11, which, that's gonna be, I'm 22 now. 11 years ago. 2013. I had a 970 and an i5 6th gen, I think. So by today's standards, not that good. But back then, I can fucking speak properly. Back then it was pretty good. And it served me well. I mean, I played with them until, like, after BF1 came out was around the time I stopped playing on the PC. Like, I played more basic games or PlayStation 4, and then when the PlayStation 5, it was my main gaming. Now, like, I played PlayStation 5, and that's it. And then I was released from the army, saved my money, and bought a new one. And now I have the new one, which gonna survive for like 3 years, because fucking Intel apparently had if they fucked up the making of the new i13 and the 13 gen and 14 gen. So they said that if you don't do some specific stuff, your fucking processor just gonna die because they fucked something up in their creation, which is always fucking fun. So I'm like, I'm already aware that my processor is not gonna live long, mainly because Intel just created it bad. But I'm gonna enjoy it from what I can, and when we'll need to switch it up, I will switch it up. It is what it is, that's life. I just need to be financially smart. So I won't lose, so I'll have the money to do that. This league is really cool as well. Because you put like all the detonation stuff, like you put charges, and then you detonate everything and you get some items. It's pretty interesting, it's pretty cool. And you like to optimize it, you need to put everything in the radius of these nodes, which gives you the main buffs and main chests. And then you just blow it up. And you start fighting. And it's just cool. Whoa. Oh shit, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, he's helping me fight, that's cool. I don't know what this is. Expedition. Okay. That's the expedition. League. So I need to remember it because I do like it and I want to invest in the stuff I like in the passive tree. Of course, because I actually like it.
Our expeditions are a private.
Discuss is in your hideout. Fuck off, man. Do I have any? No. So there's a lot of currencies in the expedition and I didn't figure out what you can do with them. I mean, you can exchange stuff. And then you can get these. To refresh your vendor inventory. Like, there's a lot of NPCs that give you items for these currencies. But I didn't figure out how to use them yet. But for some reason it wants me to be in my... whoa! That's cool. It wants me to be in my hideout, of course. So not gonna be for now to figure out. Now this league is very old, and I did play it when it was live, and I liked it. But from what I understand, it's not as good as it used to be. Like, they nerfed it quite a bit. Essentially, it's just a huge pack of enemies, and there's just the special enemies with items on them, and you just kill them, and then you kill them again, and you get the items, and you just want to kill all of them to get all the items. But sometimes it's not that easy because you are time limited. But with this build, honestly, I can just melt everything I see, so it's not really that hard. And then you get some more more splinters and more shit that you can fight more bosses with. Like, essentially, in the end, each league mechanic is get the league's currency and fight the big boss, pretty much. That gives you some really cool stuff. Now I wonder if the boss is in the Vault area, which I don't want to go to because I hate it. There's a crafting recipe, so it seems promising that it's gonna be here. Yeah, there it is. And as I said, I'm gonna finish it here, and I'm gonna start editing this and upload it as fast as I can. I mean, this video doesn't need a lot of editing, just some.
That would only slow me down.
Man, there's a lot of shit in this game. Let's focus on doing Kirok's missions because it's more important, and it's a chance to get more maps. So we're gonna go this way. And in terms of this, we're gonna take this, and then I'm gonna take the mastery. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this video here. I had a really good fun time recording this. I don't have any base here. This is installed. Shit. And yeah, thanks for watching. I've been me. I'm probably gonna do some more videos. Honestly, I started working on the Bloodborne vid, and I just didn't make any progress with it because I was lazy, and I don't know, I was just mainly lazy, and I just invested most of my time in my work, in my job. But yeah, this game is fucking insane. I love it, and I will upload the Bloodborne video one day. I will finish it, and I will record it, and I will upload it eventually, someday. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. It's been really fun recording this video. Gonna edit it, gonna upload it, and probably not gonna get a lot of views because I kind of talked about a lot of random bullshit that no one wants or cares about but PoE players. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video when it comes out. I don't know. Bye bye.